Have you ever looked at an accident and thought to yourself, how did this even happen? Hi, my name is Laurentia, and you are welcome to Safety with Law. Some accidents, or most accidents, look random and sudden, right? Let's say, for example, an incident happened in Ghana where one of the biggest shops got bent, and upon investigation, they noticed that one of the electrical gadgets was left on in one of the rooms. And then the second thing that the investigation revealed is that their fire safety certificate had expired, something they were supposed to keep for 12 months and then apply for it to be renewed, meaning that that would have triggered the fire safety department to come out, do their investigation, cross-check all the electrical sockets to ensure that they were working properly. That was not done. So when you slow down and look closely, you'll get to find out that the story started earlier, meaning that the signs were there. If action had been taken, the accident would have been prevented. Most accidents are preventable once you notice the early sign and take action. I had an experience of this recently in my own home. Between the kitchen and my living room, I had a little mat on the doorway to the kitchen. So my son, who is 5 years old, keep running and slipping anytime he steps on this mat. My first reaction was to shout at him and asking him to stop doing that, else he will hurt himself. But as my health and safety mindset kicked in, I reflected, and that's when I realized that the issue was not my son running. The issue was the mat and where the mat was positioned. So after I removed the mat from the slippery floor, then that issue of him slipping when he ran past that particular mat stopped. That moment made me realize something simple but yet very critical, that we sometimes focus on the person rather than noticing the environment around them. So when we sit back or slow down and examine the situation carefully, then the real cause becomes clearer. Most incidents, whether at home or at work, follows the same pattern. A condition that goes unnoticed, a routine that becomes normal, and over time, the risk blends into the background. And this is why awareness is very critical. Because when people are made aware of their surroundings, they begin to notice the small signal that usually come before the accident. Accidents may look sudden when they happen, but believe it or not, the signs were already there. So the more aware we become, the more opportunity we have at preventing the incident before it actually occurs. If you are interested in building a stronger safety awareness habit, consider subscribing to this channel. Let's make awareness intentional and safety personal. This is Safety with Law.